Hey KIPPsters, it's Miss Patel from KIPP Academy. I am super excited. I also really miss y'all. But I have some really good news. For this week, we're going to be doing a science challenge as an entire KIPP network. You can access the science challenge either under your stream or if you click on classwork, it'll show you a link to the challenge. So if you click on it, it'll take you to a document that looks like this. It'll say Science Challenge Week 1. I'm not going to read through all of this with you guys right now, but I am going to point out a few things. So the first thing is that the Week 1 challenge is due by Monday, March 30th by midnight. So you have to submit your challenge by then in order, drumroll please, to be in running for a $25 Amazon gift card if your project is chosen as one of the best. The really cool thing is that you will actually have a choice to choose from 5 different challenges. If you love science as much as I do, you're probably going to do every single challenge. You'll have more chances of winning the $25 Amazon gift card. But here are the 5 challenges that I'm going to walk you through in just a second. But before I walk you through those, I want to talk about how you're going to submit your project. So if you click on this link right over here, it'll take you to a Google form that looks like this, and you're going to have to fill this out. Now, the really important thing on this, y'all, is that every single student at KIPP, across the country, is going to be using this form. So you want to make sure that you are putting your first name, your last name, your grade level, the KIPP region. So look at all these different regions that you are going to be competing against. So you want to make sure that you're putting KIPP Chicago, your school name, which is KIPP Academy Chicago, your email address, which should be your KIPP email address, right? Your science teacher, so if you're in 7th grade, you would put Miss Patel, and then you're going to choose which challenge that you are submitting out of the 5 that I'm going to talk to you about. Now, let's say you really love science and you actually did all 5 of the challenges, then you would fill out more than one of these forms so that you can kind of be in the running for all of those challenges. Okay, so back to this. So let's walk through each of these challenges for this week. The first one is a scratch challenge. This can get a little bit confusing, but especially for my upper academy students, if you read through the project criteria and the directions, it should be pretty easy. Each set of directions actually has a link to a video that you can watch to kind of help you walk through this. Another really cool thing is that you get to add your project, your final project, to this thing called a KIPP Studio, where you can actually see a bunch of other kids that have submitted their projects from KIPP around across the country. So you can view their projects and kind of get an idea of what you might want to do for this. There's also a link for some examples to look at to kind of get your mind going. Challenge 2, the robotics challenge, is currently on hold. You will have access to this later next week. So if you want to come back, you can check on this. The third challenge is one of my favorites. It's the engineering challenge. And for this one, you actually get to create a roller coaster. You don't have to just use a marble. Let's say you don't have a marble at home. You could use literally any round item that rolls. You can use homemade items like paper, Play-Doh, straws to create your roller coaster. You can also use Legos, think outside the box. In order to pick our winner, we're looking for creativity. You want to make sure that you're taking photos and videos of your final product. Here are the project criterias. Here are the project directions, and there's some pictures of other roller coasters that other people have created to kind of get your mind going. Challenge number 4 is a research project. You will have a choice between 2 different topics. The first topic is amazing animals. You'll research an amazing animal of your choice. Tell us everything you know about it. What does it look like? Where does it live? What does it need to survive? Or you could choose amazing medical invention. So you'll pick one amazing medical invention of the past. Tell us all about the problem that this invention solved and how it was developed and the impact that it's had in for our community. Here are the criteria. I'm not going to read through all of them, but there's one that I really want to highlight, and that's the must be original. No copyright writing from a source. That's called plagiarism, and we at KSC already know that. So we definitely want to stay away from that. Here are your project directions. Here are some sources that you can look for. And if you want like your teachers to like take a look at your project before you submit it, right? Like send it to us. We'll take a look at it. We'll give you feedback throughout the week and kind of help you so that you have like the best end product. The really cool thing about this project is that you can choose your format. So you just don't have to write an essay on Google Docs. You could do a paper poster. You could do Google Slides, which is like one of my favorite. You could do written paper. You could do like a video presentation. It's kind of up to you, right? As long as you tell us everything and you're going above and beyond. And the last project is a performance challenge. This one is like for my kiddos that like really love being in front of the camera. This week's theme is famous scientists. So you get to pick any famous scientist that you want to. The project and your performance must be related to this famous scientist. You could do like a video or audio performance, read aloud, or presented in like a creative way. And the performance should be at least 3 to 5 minutes long. So if it's not that long, like, right, go back to the drawing board, come up with some more material. Here are the project directions. So the first step is like to either, if you're doing like a song or a rap, right, like write down your lyrics, make sure you have that. Or if you're doing like a play, then do like a storyline, write out your script or narrative of your performance piece. Then you're going to record yourself. Then you're going to submit photos and videos. Now, if you want to upload this to YouTube and like submit the link of the YouTube, that's fine too. There's also 2 different examples for you on YouTube of other students who have created something like this before in the past to kind of get your brains going. But those are the 5 challenges. I can't wait to like start looking at some of your submissions next Monday when you have submitted them. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to your science teacher at KAC. And obviously, don't forget, like, work hard, stay curious, and obviously wash your hands. And